Is anybody out there and can y'all hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Let me get my microphone over here. I know sort of my camera is not working for some reason or another. So I don't know what's going on here. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, it's working now. Miracles will never cease. Never ever. Anybody out there that wants to talk a while? I'm just doing a quick test anyway, so just thought I would see if everything's up and running. Before I try to do an actual real live. And I don't know if it is or not because I don't see anybody out there or in the chat. Somebody jump in for just a few minutes. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll run my. There it is. Hello, Lisa. How you doing today? Giving me 5 of 5. All right, right on. It's just like I say, I just thought I'd come on and do a quick test and maybe chat a few minutes to make sure everything's working all right, because I've been having a lot of trouble over the last few days with it, with my internet and everything. And so I'm just here, checking things out and hopefully chat with a few of you folks for a while. I was on with Steve last night, and certain things happened that couldn't stay on. But anyways, I'm here right now, and I'm hoping some people will jump in here. We'll see. Thank you, Estua. Hello, Estua, and welcome, ladies. Glad to see y'all. Well, as y'all know, it's my new channel, so hopefully all goes well when I do go live, which may very well be tonight. I don't know. I'm still looking at a few things, but I got to say on my last channel that I don't no longer have. Man, they took me off. I haven't got a email or anything from them. Rocksteady, hello there, welcome. I haven't got an email or anything from them telling me why, that they killed my channel. But hey, that's all right. I'm back here again. Miss Cheryl Rich. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome, girl. Wonderful, wonderful, Lisa. It's very good to see all you girls. I am serious. Because when you're first getting started on a new channel, you don't know if anybody has come on yet, or well, I know I've got some subscribers, but what does Hawk do? You just do. Lisa says do what Hawk does. I don't know what Hawk does. You mean show videos and stuff? That's what I'm going to do tonight. But this is just tonight or whenever I decide to go on, that is what I'm going to do. And just talk. I don't know what has been getting me in trouble with these people. I honestly don't. I mean, that's what I've done. This is a new channel, and I'm going to have to get another one now. But to do that, I can add this one to the phone. But the problem with that is when they take, at least on my last one, when they did that, both of them were gone. The second one wasn't gone, but I can't get to it because of how you have to, at least the way it was hooked up for me, I couldn't get to it. And my daughter does this stuff for me, so I have no idea how the hell you do it. But I just want to make sure this is working, and then tonight or whenever I go live, I'll have a way to go live and know that it's working. And a while ago, when I was sitting here working, doing some stuff on it, and got up to go in the kitchen or wherever I was going, and the wire from these things was wrapped around my foot, and I didn't know it. Pull my computer completely over, which is sitting under the table here. Oh, so that knocked. That's why my camera wasn't working when I first came on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know, Lisa. It's a crying shame. Let me ask you something. Ask you, girl, something. When Salt and Light, the beautiful Salt and Light is here. Hello, Salt. Welcome, girl. I just got to ask this question. I mean, I know that opinions may change somewhat. When you watch Hawk, me, or anyone else. But as far as influencing, your thoughts enough to literally change your life, does that ever happen? I seriously doubt it, because the fact of the matter is that it's just it's for us to get what we believe out, into the public, and then it's up to everybody to make up their own minds about whatever. I'm not trying to make anybody change their minds about anything. These people are just I'm telling you, I'm so sick of them I can't hardly stand it. But this is the biggest platform. Sometimes it does. Yeah, I would imagine every once in a while, but I know, ain't that something? Cheryl says, funny you shared Hawk's video, but yours gets taken down. I know. They were just waiting to can me. That's all there is to it. And the last video I was playing when they took me down, I don't know if it's still on YouTube or not. I hadn't looked. I mean, I hadn't been able to look at nothing. But it was on YouTube for a while. Now, whether it's still on there or not, I don't know. But, you'd think they would, if anything, they would just take the video down, not kill your whole channel. That's what they did to me. I agree, Salt. I certainly thoroughly and fully agree. Folks thinking, period. Well, I'm going to continue to think for myself, and I think all you girls are too. And the beauty of it is that with this we can all, like I said on Steve's yesterday, it's kind of like sitting around the kitchen table, or whatever, in a living room, having a beer, cold drink, whatever, and just discussing world events. That's basically all it is, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you're not really I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm just trying to put information out there so that you got something to make your mind up about. And I know that's the same thing Hawk does. To me, it's all good information. You just got to do with it what you want to do with it. And yes, they are. So they're definitely putting me through it. It's like they're trying to make me buy so many burner phones that I go totally broke. And they might succeed one of these days. But until then, that's what's going to keep happening. Oh, sorry about that, Cheryl. I got to pull it up on YouTube. Give me just a minute. I'm not ever thinking about that when. Let's see where there it is. All right. Let's see here. All right, here it goes. There's that one. Now I need to get, I don't know who's at the bottom there, but you have to, oh, there it is. No. Lisa, could you say something else so it'll move up just a little bit? Oh, I got you though. Never mind. I got it. And let's see. Who else? Oh, the beautiful Salt and Light here. And anybody else here? Rocksteady. Estela. Yeah, you'll always remind me, because like I say, I'm not on YouTube and I can't see who's a moderator and who ain't. There we go. I heard that, Salt. Ain't that the truth? Oh, that's Butterfly. Hello, Butterfly. Welcome, girl. Let me go back over here and fix Butterfly up now. Oh, there she is. Well, how did Steve's show go yesterday? If y'all were watching, because I wasn't. I mean, after I got kicked out of there. But they did. You know what? They were out here. I was really surprised that they got here. They told me to be here between 8 and noon. They got here before 8 this morning to fix my internet. And what it was, and this is what's weird about it. Oh, let me give I don't think I give Mary. Let's see here. I didn't. All right, here we go. What was weird about the whole thing is that it wasn't what they thought it was. They thought it was either the router or the thing called the Eero, which I don't know. One of them's a router and one of them's a modem. I get them mixed up, but it wasn't either one of those. What it is, or what it was, is they had an electric wire running when they built the trailer. They had an electric wire running to the little board back there, motherboard, whatever you want to call it. That when you have when you're getting satellite, that brings in the satellite. But mine's ran by just cable, and so what that was doing was that every once in a while that the modem or whatever would pick up the electricity from that, that was going into where the satellite's supposed to be, and kill my doggone internet. That's what happened. So he had to come in and track it down, and I mean, he tracked all the wires down. He's a really good guy. Make sure there wasn't any breaks or anything. Then he unhooked the electricity from that, because I don't need satellite right now. I got to have just regular cable. That's all that's out here. So I should be fixed up now. Thank heavens. I mean, this has been the biggest pain in the butt. So it says, if I remember correctly, Craig the Hunter connected me to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on with Craig last Monday, I believe it was. Oh, I'm doing pretty good right now, Butterfly. I mean, things ain't got any worse so far anyway, so I'm doing pretty good. Supposed to have another PET scan in about. Now, they haven't called me for the appointment yet, so I'm thinking it'll probably be, another 2 to 3 weeks before I get the PET scan set up. But the last one was, like I say, it showed that the tumor was shrinking. So we'll all see, how, and believe me, I'll tell y'all when it happens, but when I get the PET scan and get the results. But I mean, there's to me, my faith is in God. That's where it's at. And if he gets when he's ready to take us home, it don't matter if you're 102 or if you're, 22. If he's ready to take you home, that's what's going to happen. But all you can do along the way is to take care of yourself the best way you know how. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I want to continue to do. My faith is in God, and my trust is in a lot of my friends, Hawk, and Chap, people and Steve. I trust them to give me, good information. And there's one or two in here that I trust that I ain't going to mention their names because they may not want me to, that give me good information and have helped. And I deeply appreciate it. So, did I give? Yeah, I give Salt a wrench. I had to think about that for a minute. Did I give Butterfly one? I don't remember. Let's see. Yep, I did. Let me look while I'm over here. Looks like everybody's got one. If any of y'all hadn't got a wrench, let me know and I'll go ahead and fix it up and get that done. Absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. You know, if you can't trust the Father to take care of you, and to do the right thing, well, then, He's the one that made us to begin with. So He understands the body way more than me or any doctor's ever going to. He's the one that put the things here on earth that they make everything out of to begin with. And you're exactly right, Mayor. Support is also very important. And believe me, all the prayers that I've gotten from people is just amazing. Which reminds me, uh, Unspecified V, the last I heard, I think she was still in the hospital, but boy, she needs our prayers big time. Because I don't know if who all was here that night when Silver Girl was telling about, if I remember this correctly, V went into the hospital with kidney stones. And while she was in there, she came down with sepsis. And her husband stayed up there with her for 2 days and nights straight. I hope I got this right, but I'm just telling the way I remember it. And then when he went home, to rest and all that, he passed away while he was at home. I mean, just resting, he passed away. She was still in the hospital. He'd go home to rest and passes away. So, with her already being sick, and I think she was well on the way to recovery at that time, when she found out her husband had passed. But I mean, still, that is bad news, man, either way you look at it. And I think she is home from the hospital now. Yeah, exactly, Salt. Exactly. Couldn't agree more. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cheryl. That's what happened. I know, and I did get a hold of V and let her know that we all loved her and wanted her to hurry up and come back, and invite her to come back in the chat as soon as she could. And she just said that right now she can't because she's still not in the world's best shape. But she will be back as soon as she can, and I know she will. But she does definitely need our prayers, and I hope everybody will remember her when they pray. Yes, Salt. I'm talking about V's husband. I didn't even know she was married until just the other night. But yep, she's married. And exactly, Lisa, she does need prayers. We all do because, I know that in all of our daily lives, things happen, and not necessarily today, but maybe a year ago or whatever. And it don't necessarily have to be a sickness or a death or anything like that, but we're all humans, so we all make mistakes. And so we all need prayers. We're all God's children. And that's another reason I always say that the war is already won. And I truthfully believe the war is won. And I'm talking about the war that's ongoing now, the information war, whatever you want to call it. Miss Sharon Mercy, hey, hello to you. Welcome. Good to see you, Sharon. Let me go fix Sharon up right quick. She don't want to run around here with no clothes on. She needs to be blue. Gotta be blue. Gotta be blue. You know what? To me, it's kind of a funny feeling. Most of the places I go into, I've always got a wrench, and then when I go into some place that I don't got one, you just feel plumb naked. You know what I mean? Oh, V is definitely a fun gal, no doubt about it. She got a heck of a sense of humor, and she stands beside her beliefs. Which some of them I don't agree with, but hey, that don't mean anything. It's like India and I were talking yesterday. India and I don't agree on everything by a long shot, but we're still good friends. That's the way it ought to be. I think the vast majority of us are coming from the same place. That is a place of love, for our country, love for our God, love for our country, love for our family. And even though we make mistakes, you know, we may disagree with each other here or there. That don't mean that, you know, we can't still agree on the majority of things. It's just I don't know, man. You know, I have had a few people get completely irate with me because, you know, the things that I believe, and they're conservative too. And I don't understand why people would get so mad at each other when they're both coming from the same place, but they get so mad over one area of disagreement. You know, they don't want to have anything else to do with you anymore. Miss Linda Guess. Hello there, Linda. Welcome, girl. Good to see you. Let me go back up here and fix Miss Linda up. She got to have a wrench so she ain't running around here naked. There you go. And I did say naked. Nekked. Naked. Did I give Sharon one? Yeah. All right. But anyway, man, I just want y'all to know I always appreciate all you guys being here. A chicken magnet. Yeah. You know, there's a really funny story. Maybe I will tell about it. We were, and this guy that I'm going to tell about it is a preacher, and his son and my grandson played baseball and went to school together and played baseball on the same team forever. Well, I got to know the preacher and his wife real well, you know, over, I don't know, 6-8 months time. And we were at the baseball game one day, and I was sitting up in the bleachers, you know, all by myself, just sitting up there. Well, she comes up the bleachers and sits down right beside me, you know, and starts talking, which I was trying to pay attention to the baseball game. Now, she's a very pretty lady, by the way, but I was trying to pay attention to the baseball game. So after a little while, you know, I got up and went to the concession stand and was standing there talking to her husband. And then she comes up behind me, you know, gets my arm, puts it around her, raises my arm and puts it around her neck. And I thought, oh crap, he's standing right there beside me. You know, I don't know how I would have felt if my wife would have done that to another man, but she did it. And that's what he said. He said, are you some kind of chicken magnet or something? I thought, well, I didn't know what a chicken magnet was right then, to be honest with you. I kind of figured what he meant, but I didn't know. But, you know, I said no, and, you know, said his name. I said, no, not as far as I know, I'm not. But it was just, you know, it was kind of funny and embarrassing at the same time that she did that. But I did remove my arm, you know, just a few seconds later. I mean, I wasn't going to be rude and push her away or anything, but I mean, you know, I didn't feel right standing there with my arm around a guy's wife either. So, and I know she didn't mean it. Well, I don't think she meant it that way. I'm almost positive she didn't. She's just a real, you know, nice, friendly lady. Somebody's texting me here. Oh. Let me, I didn't tell Buff I was on. I think he's got the link. I don't know if he ever subscribed or not. Yeah, no kidding, Lisa. You would think that. Exactly. Let me see if Buff's home, if he's got the link. I don't know if he's subbed or not. And we got to have Buff. Don't y'all agree? We got to have buffering. I don't mean the tablet. When he's typing, but I don't know if he's ever going to actually answer or not. Come on, Buff. 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 There he is. Well, his wife's got him shopping, so he may be there all day long. You know how it is when y'all drag your husbands or boyfriends out to go shopping. It may take a while. Man, I used to hate going shopping with my wife. I mean, I didn't mind the shopping part so much, getting the things that we need, but she wanted to look at it, literally everything in the store. We go down an aisle, and stuff on each side of you. She is literally looking at everything. I have to tell her, what do you do? Why do you want to look at everything? We're here to get certain things. Why do you want to look at everything? Well, if something's on sale or we might need it, and I just didn't write it down. And good Lord. I pretty much know what I need when I go in the store. I get that and I get the heck out. But not with her. I think she loved the process, and just going through it and looking at things and all that. I guess so, Salt. Just a friendly gal with piss poor boundaries. I guess it was. But they were both, real nice. And what wound up being so bad about all that was about a year, maybe 2 years after this happened, she came down with cancer in both breasts and had to have both of them removed. There's Buff. Test them, get me a ding. Well, if it does, I'm ding, ding, dinged. Welcome, Buff. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Buff, you realize that you and I are the only guys here? I mean, we've got a whole room full of beautiful women here. Lisa says, my husband's always out of town working, so he never goes shopping with me. Well, does he ever come home? When he comes home, I can go shopping with you, Lisa. And he has to surely buy everything. Everything. Oh, wait a minute now. Now, this is unusual here. Sharon says, my husband does most of the shopping because I hate to shop. Boy, that is unusual. If I guess the way to look at it is, if I would have wound up with a woman that hated to shop as much as me, we'd probably starved to death and had to went naked. NEKKED, naked. Because, believe me, I hate it. I don't know why. There's just something about, shopping and cooking and cleaning that I hate to do. I mean, I do clean up, I'm talking about the house now. At least I used to every once in a while. My daughter's doing it for me right now, once or twice a week, for, purposes y'all should already know. But, I mean, even before that, though, I wasn't all that crazy about doing cleaning, particularly washing dishes. Oh, dear God, I hate to wash dishes. You stand there all, and do it. And we didn't have I was the dishwasher. If I could have, I'd have got Bud to come wash it for him, but he won't do it. He don't like it either. Sharon loves to cook. I might not mind cooking if I knew how the hell to do it, but I don't know how to do it. I mean, I can cook beans, eggs, halfway anyway. I mean, I'm not the world's best at that. Fry a little bacon here and there, something like that. But as far as, cooking something that's got a recipe, oh man, I'm telling you the truth. If you try to eat my cooking, if I tried to eat it, I wouldn't have to worry about cancer or anything anymore because I'd be gone right then. He's a dishwashing fool. Well, answer me a question though, Buck. Do you have a dishwasher you put them in, or are you the dishwasher? See, I've always been the dishwasher. And the last house I was in, it had a dishwasher in it, but it went out. And I was, like I said, I hate shopping, so I never go buy one. And that thing was out for a couple of years before I sold the house. And so I was the dishwasher. And believe me, I hate it. Has anybody looked if Hawk is coming on today? I hadn't looked because I just, I come on here as soon as I got everything to going. Sausage. I'm cooking some pork ribs as we speak. Stovetop barbecue. Well, send me your address, Salt, and I'll be there directly. I'll chow down with you. Sounds good, though. My wife used to make those. Boy, they were good. Not like pork chops anyway, but when you put barbecue sauce and everything on them, I like them even better. Lisa, I got to go finish decorating, Ronnie. See you tonight. Y'all have a great afternoon. Oh, you too, Lisa. And thanks for jumping in here with us for a while. Thank you, girl. Let's see. Oh, not yet. Okay, great. Great. You can hang out a little while longer. Wonderful. Hawk was on Slow Country stream earlier. Okay. So he may not be. Well, he may do one a little later today, then, I guess. I know most of the stuff that he shows comes on kind of later in the afternoon anyway. I'll tell you, I'm going to go ahead and I was going to show the one from the second one from Dave Snedeker the other night that he done with Nino when I got took down. So I'm planning on showing that tonight or whenever. And I guess the only thing I can figure out is on the last, when they removed my channel was because I was showing the Hollywood thing. I just don't it happened. Why in the world can't you report the news? Susie Snidhead, hello there, girl. Welcome. Okay, watching it. Okay, well, let me go ahead and fix you up while you're here, Miss Susie. Oh, Buffer ain't got a wrench yet. Sorry about that, Buff. So that's fixed, and let's see. Miss Susie. All right, I think everybody's got one now, as far as I know. Yeah, he may do it, Buff. He may do it. You got to admit, though, he's an interesting guy, and I'll definitely tell you right now, man, I love the way he was at least trying to straighten Nino out the other day. About all the stuff with Q and everything. And yeah, and I even tried, as Buffer well knows, I tried to decode. Well, I did decode as best as I could do. A year or two ago, whenever it was. I done one or two, and then I give up because the other people were doing it much better than me, and they were getting them wrong. So, it wasn't any point. What it is that's what I call. I thought that could have been very misleading. If anything was, then that might have been. Not because I wanted it to be. I didn't set out to do that, but it's just the way it turns out sometimes. I was trying my best to, to do the right thing, but just don't. Everything you do don't work out sometimes, So that's the way that was. He sure did, didn't he? So, definitely got Nino's chit. But there's no doubt about it. Dave is a smart guy. Chap's a very smart guy. I'm telling you right now, Chap is smart. When he digs into something, sets his mind to it. Chap is very smart. I would love to see Chap dig into Q itself and see what he thinks about it. And I think he would if he didn't have to go so far back. But you really don't. You just have to. And I know Chap already knows it. Things that have happened since 2017. He already knows all that, but it's just it's got to be something you can put your heart and mind into, not just one or the other. Yeah, I probably could, Buff, but can anybody drop Slow Country's link? I don't think I'm subscribed. Well, I know I'm not subscribed to him on here. I'm subscribed to very few. Mary says, I'm smart ass. Right on, Mary. I don't know what that means. Dog after a bone, that one. Who you talking about there, Salt? Who's after that bone? Which one? Yeah, she does, don't she? We're all smart asses here. Every last one of us. Yeah, I was just invited on a show. I don't know if I'll do it or not, but I was just invited on one. I may jump on a while. Who knows? But for right now, I'm not. I would be on here another few more minutes anyway, because I just want to get a little time in on this channel. I'll tell you, it feels odd, when you're making a new channel. You're used to the other one, and most people that were subscribed to you aren't subscribed, and so I can't explain it. It's just kind of a funny feeling, at least that I get, and maybe it'll be, back to usual on the next one when I start showing videos and things again, and start getting the baseball thingies again, which I sincerely hope don't happen. I'm going to try not to let it happen, but I was trying not to let it happen on the other ones too. And do y'all think a person should speak their mind, or do you think any of us should just sit here and show something and not ever say a word about it? I mean, to me, if you watch a movie and it don't give you some kind of an emotion, whether it's good or bad or whatever, what was the point in watching the movie? You wasted 2 or 3 hours of your life just for nothing. And that's kind of the way I am. I ain't saying my opinion is always right. I know it's not always right, but I do have an opinion. Yeah, I'm on a shit list, Salt, undoubtedly. A chitty list. A very, very chitty list. Okay, that's the link right there to Slow Country Buff? Okay, let me go over here and pick it up and sub right quick. Be right back. Yeah, there he is. I see Hawk. He's over there talking about something. Can't listen to him right now because I'm on mine, but yeah, there's all kinds of people over there. Let's see. Well, there's 107 watching right now. Everybody done left me to go watch Hawk. What's up with y'all? I'm just kidding. I don't blame you. For this little old thing right now, I would definitely be over there too if I wasn't on here, or the other one, whatever. Yes, I try to, Miss Linda, but it gets me in trouble every time I do it. It seems like, the last one, or not the last, like one before that, was for medical misinformation. I didn't feel like there was any kind of misinformation there. The one with Chap and I that night, I didn't see anything. All I said was, if you're going to take it, why not take it early, so that if you got anything, it can be hopefully be clearing it up, before you ever get it. But they don't. I guess they don't look at it that way. They thought they undoubtedly thought that the information that Chap had to begin with was misinformation, which it's not. I mean, I've seen lots of other people talk about that very thing since Chap and I did that. They also had cancer. There's one guy in particular, and lung cancer, same thing I've got. And according to him, it cleared it up. I don't remember how long he said it took, but he did say it cleared it up. I heard that, Salt. It's exactly right. When I started, I thought about naming this show that, Watchmen or something. But then Samoan Watchmen's already pretty much got that covered, so I didn't. But I thought about it. I always put a disclaimer up. Yeah, I always do. I didn't today because I ain't gonna show any videos or nothing, but I can go ahead and do it for a few minutes anyway. There we go. Not much of a disclaimer. I need to steal Hawks. Is what I need to do. And he did put it into. I think he put it on Steve's show here 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I meant to get it, but I didn't. I forgot it. Hawks got a good one there. But I keep looking for a Hawk to get nailed anytime here. I hope and pray he don't. But some of this, if mine are too tough, if they think they're too tough for people to watch, how in the world do they? I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to take any chance on Hawks, but I love Hawk and I think he's got a damn good stream. And so, I don't want anything like that to happen to him. But I think sooner or later, if this stuff keeps up, they'll get him. But I got to tell you, I think better days are coming. I honestly do. And I'm talking about, freedom of speech days, monetary wise, and everything else. God wise, you name it. I think it's all coming. I was watching a show earlier today. If I can find the link to that video, boy, I'm having an immense amount of trouble finding that particular video. I was looking for it just before I came on here. I looked for 30 minutes at least and couldn't find it. But if I can find it, I'm going to play it tonight. I mean, and it explains. See, I thought that this stuff all basically started in 1871. But they're saying it started in 1861. And you just have to hear it. I mean, there's a ton of information there. These are 3 ladies. And I'm telling you, they, in my opinion, had a very good show. Informative show on everything. So if I can find it, you can bet your foot I'm going to show it tonight or whenever I go on. Because it's very, very, very informative. And I will play it. Give a damn, I'm going to play it. I'm not sure where it's from, though. I can't get the link. But like I say, if I can find it, I'm going to play it. I don't know the name of it either, so that's why I'm having so much trouble finding it. Because it didn't have a name there. But I'm a-looking. And I know if I can find it, y'all going to love it. And I just hope there's a lot of people show up to see it. But it will be connected to Rumble. I don't know about Facebook. I've had Facebook on the last 2 times that I went on. And I don't know that had anything to do with me being kicked or not, but which I doubt it did. But I'm just saying, it sure seems strange to me. I'm the kind of guy that thinks along those lines anyway. So I just thought, well, could it have been? I don't know. But something happened because I didn't think I was doing anything, to even get a warning, much less a strike, wipe my channel out. Did that video seem to you guys that were watching? Did that seem dangerous to y'all in any way? I mean, it already happened. People had heard about it before. For me, it was just kind of like a refresher course. It's Ronnie York is my Facebook. Just Ronnie York, RONNIEYORK. Send me a friend request, Cheryl, and I'll go in there and friend you. But I hardly ever go on Facebook, to be honest with you. I just had my daughter set that up on this, and here it is. She set it all up, and now I ain't got it again. I don't know if I still got it or not. I probably do because it's set up on the computer. But I'll be finding out tonight, I guess, or whenever I do my next live. But y'all look for me tonight about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, because that's when I'm going to try to be on. And if y'all were watching Steve's yesterday after I had to leave, how did his show go? I haven't watched it all yet. Did it go okay? I mean, lots of information. I know Hawk was on there when I had to leave, and Indy and David Devine, along with Steve. So I'm just wondering how it all went, when with them on there. I would think it went pretty good. Or how long did they go? No one, with Hawk on, I would guess between, at least 4 hours. I know Hawk. And not counting whoever else is on there after I left. But I can tell you right now, Hawk is a darn good guy. He's a smart guy. And, we think along the same lines. I'm not saying that we agree on everything, because we don't. Just like with the chap, Steve, David, everybody, we're basically all the same way. We got our own opinions. And, we're all, none of us are kids. So we've had a pretty good life to think about things and to form those opinions. So, why would you let anyone change your mind right off the bat, unless they show you some good evidence? And that's exactly what I know Hawk and me both try to put out, and Chap and Steve. None of us are out there trying to fool anybody into anything. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, if you're sitting watching a football game, for instance, and the guys are saying, "Oh, he did this wrong, or he done that right." Well, it's their opinion. Why don't they clock them for giving an opinion? Why don't they take the football games off the air, or baseball games, whatever they might be? Because they're not the coach or anything. These guys announcing the game. It's just opinions. That's all it is. But yet, I can't give an opinion on anything. Let's see. I wonder if it could be a person who report. Yes, absolutely, Cheryl. Absolutely. It certainly could be. So that was not misinformation. It came from the site that recruits, yes, for Space Force. That's considered a reputable source. They're just on shit. I totally agree, Salt. Believe me, I totally agree. And I can tell you something else. I would not be taking that stuff if I thought it was just it's not real expensive, but it's expensive enough. Why would you want to take something that you have to buy and pay for out of your own pocket, and then it wouldn't help? Let's say, for instance, it didn't help at all. Why would anybody want to do that? It'd just be totally stupid. But you don't know if anything's going to work until you try it. She says, after that, it was PubMed. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure you well know, Salt, I don't think it really has so much to do with that site as it did with my channel. That's what I think. I just think they hate my guts. And that's fine, because I'm not in love with them either, to be honest with you. But I wish they would just, be fair about it. Let me, quit giving me a strike for just any little old thing. I mean, my goodness, it's just so stinking ridiculous. It hurts. And like I said on Craig's that night, our guys, our soldiers fought and died in foreign wars for what they thought they were fighting for our freedoms. All the amendments and everything. First one of those amendments is freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. And yet they don't think I ought to have freedom of speech. And it ain't just me. I mean, I'm just using me as an example, but that's what they think. And they're pretty darn much right. I mean, as far as they go anyway, they'll take it away from you in a heartbeat or less. I mean, it's enough to piss you off big time. It does me, but then there's not much you can do about it except, complain. So that's what I'm doing. Then when I file an appeal, it don't take them no time at all. Nope. We've made up our minds and it's sticking. That's more or less all they said. So only other thing that you could do would be to, hire an attorney to fight the case for you. I'm not going to hire an attorney. And this is something they were talking about on that video I saw earlier today. And we've all talked about I've talked about the birth certificates and everything for a good while, but they found more information on them. And the way this works is when you're born, at least in certain states, if you're born in a hospital, and I think it's all of them, but I wouldn't swear to that. Let me put it there right now. I'm just telling you what I'm pretty sure I heard. Not trying to put out misinformation or anything. But they were saying that when you were born and they put the baby's footprint on that birth certificate, and your mother has to, now I guess they were talking about the states they were from. I hope I can find this video so I can play it. But their mother's names are listed on there as their maiden names, not as their married names. And so that makes every child that's born a bastard child. And not only a bastard child, but a dead child. So, I mean, this is very involved. I don't want to go any further on that because I may be telling it the wrong way, and I don't want to do that. I would just rather let y'all, and hope I can find the video and let y'all listen to it. It's a good video. And they got tons of information in there that I hadn't even heard before. So they're punishing you for sharing information that could take money out of the pockets of big pharma. Yeah, I agree, Salt. Which means all of his pocket. I definitely agree. Well, man, I want to tell you, y'all just don't know how much I appreciate all y'all sticking with me and, through all this. And you didn't have to keep subscribing to all these channels. I know that. And it definitely means a lot. I mean, a lot to me. And I love all you guys. I honestly do. Until you've been through this, it's one thing if you get one strike for something and you fix that little problem, but right on down the road, you get another one, and then another one for other problems. And, but the same people that were on there with you to begin with follow you through all those channels. I mean, it's just great. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside and everything. And I sincerely mean that. Man, I'm very proud of you guys following me like that. It does definitely warm the heart. But, man, I'm tempted to dig up a video and show it now. If I would, but I don't know how busy y'all are, and I don't know if you can stick around to watch it. And I know that most of you probably going to be watching Hawk anyway, so, and I don't blame you. This cigarette won't stay lit. Let me see if I can find a short one here if I can get my mail to come up. Which it ain't the same mail. I don't know why they changed it, but somebody did. Let's see. I know I got a bunch of videos here I didn't play the other night. But I got to find them. And I didn't put any of them up here today because it's just going to be a test. They're a million miles down here. I don't even know what this one is about. I might have already played this. I don't remember. I think I did, though. All right, so let me see if I can get this one to play. Y'all hang around, hang around, hang around. We'll have a little fun. All right, I see the friend request there for Facebook. I think I played this one, but anyway, we'll watch it again, I guess. Now, I know I was going to play it, at the very least. All right, let's see here. Not now.
Huge news. Congress is about to attempt to ban Black Vanguard.
Oh, no sound. Hadn't got any sound. Let me see if that.
Any other hedge fund from
They don't got no sound.
Purchasing homes and turning them.
I'll be darned. All right, this is a test.
Into single family rent.
Still no sound. Where'd that come? I don't know what happened. Mine shows to be working. Well, I guess we won't play it today, huh?
Rentals in bulk, which has been happening.
Ain't this something? Well, I don't know what happened. I'm just going to have to figure out what it is here. Okay, Cheryl, I got you. I figured it was you, but yeah, I'll go on and friend you here in a few minutes after I close down here. I just like to figure out what the heck is going on with this video, why it ain't playing. I mean, went into settings. Any of y'all know anything about these settings and what I should hit? Let's see. Automatically adjust my mic. That's on. Reduce background noise. Echo cancellation. Says speaker. Try this one.
All over the country.
Nope. Well, I don't think it's working yet.
In fact, the last 3 years.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get somebody in here smarter than me to turn the sound back on. I bet a while ago when my when that cord's wrapped around my foot, I knocked something out on it. The sound somehow or another. Oh, you did hear it, Salt? I couldn't hear a thing. Let me try replug my microphone back in. I meant my ear things. Come on, darling, work.
Years, 44% of new homes have been purchased by hedge funds. And here's what's been happening. They've been buying these homes at a 20% premium, paying way more than anybody else would and or can.
I don't hear diddly.
And in the process, they've been inflating the housing market, which makes the prices of homes go up. That's why new houses went from 330,000 to 480,000 in 2 years because of that.
I got it. All right, I'm going to start it over so I can hear it too.
Huge news. Congress is about to attempt to ban BlackRock, Vanguard, any other hedge fund from purchasing homes and turning them into single-family rentals in bulk, which has been happening all over the country. In fact, the last 3 years, 44% of new homes have been purchased by hedge funds. And here's what's been happening. They've been buying these homes at a 20% premium, paying way more than anybody else would and or can. And in the process, they've been inflating the housing market, which makes the prices of homes go up. That's why New houses went from 330,000 to 480,000 in 2 years because of that. So despite the fact that the economy is getting destroyed, everybody knows that. Everything's very expensive. People don't have a lot of discretionary income. That's why the housing market has been inflated, because of these hedge funds doing that. Now, what does that mean? That means in the short term, it's very likely that the housing market is going to tank. Not only will the housing market tank, but also rent is about to get a whole lot cheaper. However, long term, it is an amazing thing for America and American nuclear families, because you're much more likely to get married, have children, if you have a consistent home that is an asset that you can leverage, that increases your net worth in the process. Again, Vanguard, BlackRock, any other hedge fund is about to be banned by Congress from purchasing single-family rental homes and pricing out the average tax-paying American. A beautiful thing for the country.
No kidding. Absolutely no kidding. And I'll go find another one here in just a second. I didn't set any of these up before I came on today because I really wasn't planning on playing any videos. But since I'm here, I might as well see if I can get my mail pulled back up here and find something else. And let's see. No, that ain't yet. Thing is, I need to. There we go. Maybe I can do it this way. No, I can't do it that way. I don't know. It's covering up the whole screen where I can't see anything. Wasn't doing that a while ago. It is now, though. But let me see if I can put something else up there. Let's see. Like I said, it's a test after all, so we'll see what happens. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Now, I know Buff sent me about 74 million videos, so I should have plenty here. I think that's what I just played. Let's see. That's pretty good information there. You have to read it. That's in a newspaper form. So go back over here. I'm still looking, y'all. I don't think that's most of them you got to download. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to fill my computer up. I already got a bunch of stuff downloaded on here. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. All right, let's see now. Well, this isn't really a video or anything, but I just want to show you all this right quick. And I'm going to say very little about it. So if you can see it there, then you can. This is not fake news. These are the facts. Pizzagate. The media told you Pizzagate was a conspiracy theory propagated by a far-right conspiracy movement that first emerged during the 2016 presidential election. The conspiracy theory asserted that Hillary Clinton and other high-ranking Democrats, world elites, and Hollywood celebrities were involved in a, I'm not going to read it because I don't want to take a chance on me getting taken down here for something that's silly. So I won't. But another thing these ladies were saying earlier today that I watched is that all this stuff, and the video that I play of Trump the sword dance every time before I even start in the show, that the reason I play it is because it's true. In my strong opinion, that video is true. All these people, everything has already been done. This is my opinion. I'm not trying to sway anybody else's opinion of anything. I'm just trying to tell you what my opinion is. My opinion is that this stuff has already been done. That like with Israel back in about a year ago when their government collapsed. That was really, or it might have been longer than that. But whenever it happened, that was when their government literally collapsed. So, as we always say, Israel, Trump always said Israel was last, or Q rather. Israel is last. Well, Israel was last on that list. And here's the thing about all this. Switzerland's got to come into play here. And it has come into play with UBS, the Red Cross, and all that. I'm not asking, everybody just needs to go research this because I'm telling you, UBS, the big bank over there, and the Red Cross and others are all combined in this whole thing. So and it's also connected with Evergrande, the big banking thing in China. So it's all connected together, but I strongly believe it's already been done, and that we're living through what I call a movie. It's what more or less what Q called it. The movie is what we're going through. Yeah, it's kind of scary in ways, but at the same time, when you go really study up on all this stuff, to me, it just shows you, that everything has already been done. There's all we're waiting for is the official word, really. In my opinion, I think it was already given. But with Switzerland, I'm not sure about that because like I read that article on Hawks Saturday night about Switzerland and the CIA and all that being connected over there, which I think is very, very, very true. But we're not going to know until it's all is over with. It's just got to happen. So that we can see it with our own eyes. They didn't want us to just hear about it. They want us to actually live it. So that prayerfully, it never happens again. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the best way to do it anyway. Although I don't like going through it any more than anybody else does. But, it's just got to be done. And it is. I think it's already done. Let me play my thing from Trump right quick. So I'll at least get that in there. Let's see if I can find it now. Because this mail is different than what it was before. Why, I don't know, but it is. I don't know how you change. Let's see. Can't get the starred part. I don't know why I can't get the starred part, but it won't let me get to it. And that really makes me mad because I like my sword dance song. Well, ain't this something? Let's see. Applications, email, security, US, blah, 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 blah. Don't say anything about starred. Well, crap, how did I get to starred? So the name, so by. That's just the font. Email. New mail, folders, inbox, drafts, more. There it is. Well, no. Let's see. Well, it said it was on Starred, but I don't know if it went there or not. Don't look like it did. This is all messed up. That ain't it. Crap. Draft mail, more. Draft Starred, inbox Starred. When I go there, it's making Starred what it. Let's see. No. This is ridiculous. I don't know why they changed my mail up or how it got changed, but. Oh, wait a minute. I think maybe I got it here. I think. Let's see. Well, it won't go on down. Well, I know it's here, but it won't let me go on down to where it's actually at. Maybe. Well, it lets me go down to the one that Assault sent me here a while back. Come on. Do all of them, darn you. Well, let's see here. Let's see if I can get this into play. Get past the commercial. Let's see. This might be a pretty good one. Might be. I say might be. Y'all want to watch a video right quick? Here we go.
Link that dude. All right. I think it's like the letter 17, the 17th letter of the alphabets. New home is a website called Ingersoll. It seems like it. Ingersoll Lockwood. There's a website. Mike, if you could just pull up this website, IngersollLockwood.com. Okay. The namesake, Ingersoll Lockwood, right?
Yeah.
Was an author that lived in the early 1900s, and he wrote a book called The Last President, which basically described Trump's presidency. And he also wrote a book called Baron Trump's Marvelous Adventures about this little.
Yes. It's very weird.
So now all of a sudden this website pops up called IngersollLockwood.com, and it's got all, if you scroll down, Mike, scroll down to the, okay. If you read the first sentence, we support, match our funds, like the F, they're all like these hidden links. It's this rabbit hole.
Whoa.
Dude, it is so trippy.
What is this? USDebtClock.org. What is all these numbers up here? What is all that?
It's what it says. This is our debt. This is like the U.S. state debt. If you got to read them all, this is trippy shit, bro. Yeah. And every once in a while, this page, right? Because every once in a while, that page will have something that pops up like this secret message in the front of it. Like you click on the page and there's like a little graphic of something that's it might be a Bible quote or something that's like right there in the middle, like really interesting stuff.
This is bizarre. So is he able to hit like another one where it goes somewhere?
There you go.
And this is all just like in the letters. Google Earth.
Dude, this is trippy.
What? Okay, it's in Africa. What are we looking at?
No. It's in Antarctica. It's like leads to a cave or an inner earth or something. Like
Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
I saw something so cool where it was basically all the free energy, everything is just past the ice walls of Antarctica. And the reason, and people don't question Antarctica.
Yeah.
Or the ice wall that surrounds everything. Why did all of our countries as explorers go there and all of a sudden like, yeah, no one's allowed here anymore? Why does the military come after you if you're going? That makes zero sense if you're getting close to the ice walls, that military comes after you. 0 sense. What are you hiding past the ice walls of Antarctica? It makes no sense at all. I'm starting to believe with Tesla, we are capable of having everything that's free. And what is this? What am I looking at now?
If you click on this,
US Space Force.
Apply now. Guardians wanted?
The Space Force. Like when you read the site, it talks about how we're working with military and government and all this stuff. It's like, it's very interesting. The other thing I wanted to say, right? That little rabbit link that you clicked on in the beginning. Hold on a second. You see on the bottom the name. When you look at the names of the links, they all point to what do you call it? November 3rd. Like it says 11
November 3rd too. Yeah.
1103. And then it'll say like 41020, which is alphabetically DJT, right? Donald John Trump. And it'll say like 1717, right? Which is the letter Q.
Yes.
So one of them I saw, it said on 1103, right? November 3rd, go see Jim Brewer and Jimmy Shaka at the Paramount in New York.
You reeled me in for that one, you dirty bird.
Check out the Bruniverse.
That's just a little taste there. Now, if I can get this other ones to come up. Oh, and hey, I was telling y'all about a video of that this has been several years ago, about 10 years ago, when my son was living in my house that I just sold up there, maybe 10 or 12 years ago. And his phone went crazy one night and was recording all these, ghostly sounds and sights and everything. Well, the reason I haven't played it up to now is because, oh man, it was hard to hear and hard to see because he was in bed, and so it was dark in there. And so you had to pay really close. Although we went in and turned the sound up and, brightened it up some so it'd be easier to see, it's still kind of hard to see and hear. But it is a good video. I'm telling you, if you just pay attention to it, he's in bed asleep. Is in bed asleep when all this starts taking place. And if I can find that and get it up there, I'm going to go ahead and put it on here because I don't think that will, shouldn't hurt anything. You wouldn't think. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find it again. I had it a while ago, but I don't know now. I should have put it up there, but I didn't think about it. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can find it here. I know it's here because I just saw it a while ago. Why it wants to go so far and stop is what gets me. And that's what it does. Well, what is wrong with you? All right, let's see here. I'm just going to have to get in here and try to figure this mail out. I don't get it at all. It's all messed up. It says this is starred, but it's not. This ain't the stuff that I starred. Not at all. All right, so let's see here. I know it ain't that one. It ain't that one. It ain't started that many, but no, that ain't it. Where in the crap is it? Important. Go to important then. Let's see here. I would play that, and that'd probably sure enough get me a strike. Let's see. Well, I got some good ones on here. I'm here to tell you that I can't play. Not on here anyway. Let's see. I know it's here. I just got to find it. But I mean, y'all may not want to be watching what I consider paranormal stuff that actually happened in my home to my son. But it's there. And I'm going to show it one of these nights or days. Maybe right now if I can find it. I know darn well it's in here. Let's see. Somewhere. Shouldn't be that far down, but dang. Well, where are you at? I'm still here. I'm still looking. So if there's anybody out there still, because I can't see anything right now. It's just not the same kind of mail as it was before, and I don't know how it got changed up. So it's hard for me to find things. I don't even think this is the starred part. Let's see here. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to go ahead and try to, look it up and find it tonight. Hello, Mutt. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. At least I hope you're brother. I think you're a man, but either way, good to see you, Mutt. Thanks for coming over. It's just kind of a little test thing here, for today. I was thinking about playing some videos, but my mail is, for whatever reason, has changed up since, they knocked me out. And so I got to go in and figure out my mail again and find all the stuff that I need to find. Why it's like that, I don't know, but it is. Let me just go up here at this and see if that'll change anything. Let's see. I'm afraid not. Well, let's see here. Maybe. Let me try that one. No, it ain't gonna do that. I just don't understand why it is acting this way, but it is. It certainly is. Yes, I'm the male portion of the channel. Right on, Mutt. Right on. I thought that's what you said yesterday, but I wanted to be sure. Because sometimes, when you call somebody the wrong sex, they might take it the wrong way. But, Salt does remember me talking about that. Well, I'm going to find it one way or the other. It's probably in that mail there that I've been looking at, but I'm not used to that, the way they've got this mail. It's just all messed up. But it says got 1 star. I got more than 1 starred. I mean, there is to see. I'm still looking for this thing. Well, if it would go on down, it would be there, but it would only go so far down for whatever reason. It's saying all these are starred, but they're not. Well, I'm just going to wait, and then I guess I'll have to play it some other time. But anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and get off here and try to figure all this out so that when I do go back on, I won't have as much trouble, prayerfully. But who knows, man? I mean, this is, and plus, I didn't put this one on Rumble. It's just, like I said, just a little test. So next time I go on, it will be on Rumble and hear both. So, man, I appreciate all you guys jumping in and joining me here for a few minutes. And definitely love all y'all. Appreciate you too. Matt says this channel is branded. It is. My fiance and I share this one. All right. So we won't actually ever know which one of y'all it is, huh? I guess just had to say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, just to cover our bases, huh? No, I got you. That's the same way my wife and I did for a long time too. We had the same channel. So, but anyway, Mutt, appreciate you coming over, and I appreciate everybody jumping here for a few minutes. But it's going to be a short one to start with, and it's a little test to make sure everything was working. But I'll probably be back on tonight around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And, hope you guys will jump in and join me. But I have got some work to do on this, so I guess I'll get on out here and see if I can figure out what the devil's wrong with my mail, why it's coming up like that. It's a totally different than what the other mail was, and I don't know how the heck you operate it yet. But I will figure it out. Thank you very much, Salt. And you got the pudding part right. Let's see. If I was going to be, what kind of pudding you think I am? You think I'm chocolate, banana, vanilla? What kind do you think I ought to be? Because she won't generally hop on to a live stream without me. Okay. So she's there with you now, Mutt? Keeping Mutt's butt straight. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here and see if I can figure out my mail and everything so I can get things up here like they're supposed to be, like I'm used to doing them. Either that or figure out this new mail, one or the other. It's still Gmail, but it's totally different than what it was before, which I don't get. But anyway, we'll see y'all all later on tonight or whenever. Rice. What's rice mean? Salt? Salt and rice? Well, I hope you guys join me tonight or whenever I go on. It might be tomorrow night, but I'm going to try to make it tonight. Anyway, we'll see all y'all then. Once again, thanks for jumping in with me for a while. Bye-bye. We'll talk to y'all later.